Hey everybody, Max here with Ridgeline Fence Deck. Today I'm really excited to show you our Mocha Walnut color by Homeland Vinyl Systems. It is going to be an absolutely gorgeous color that's going to have lots of dark browns, chocolates, reds, and lighter colors throughout the panel. It is a great option for those homeowners that want the maintenance-free aspect that vinyl gives, but also have the aesthetics that cedar offers with the natural appeal that's going to really blend into the background. Let's get into the product itself and then our installation process. First thing we want to touch on today, before we get into the product itself, is the process to get to this point. The first step when building a fence is always to obtain a permit. Ridgeline will always be the one pulling the permit for your new fence project. If a contractor is not pulling the permit and is requiring the homeowner to pull the permit, if there's ever any discrepancies with the city or there's something that's not done to code, whoever pulls the permit is the one that is responsible to go ahead and have this fixed. And also, being a reputable Minnesota fence company, we want to make sure we're the ones doing the permitting process and everything leading up to the fence installation. The next point we want to talk about is the idea of a one-day installation. Here at Ridgeline, we always strive to get our projects done as quick as possible without sacrificing any quality. This project here was about 40 to 50 posts, and we were able to get it done in one day. We're able to do this by pulling larger crews and making sure everybody works as efficiently as possible to get to the project done. We see a lot of contractors going ahead and concreting posts in, so they're going to concrete the posts in one day and then come back in about a 4 to 8 week time period to finish it off. And then also with the driven method like we use, a lot of companies are going to go ahead and have one crew that drives a post and then another crew coming back again in that 4 to 8 week time period to finish off the fence, leaving you with a half a fence for quite a while. The last item we want to touch on with the process is that we will never be subcontracting a workout. Ridgeline uses all in-house employees. Everybody on your job site will be our employees with our company t-shirts on. They will be underneath our insurance and payroll as well. Moving into the installation of the fence itself, the first point we're going to talk about is the idea of a no dig, no mess installation. And what does that mean exactly? That means within every single one of these vinyl 5x5 posts is going to be a 2 3/8 galvanized steel post driven at least 4 feet in the ground. We're in Minnetonka, Minnesota today, and this area tends to have very thick clay. Clay is very prone to heaving, and so if you have a fence that's concreted in clay type grounds, you're typically going to see those posts heaving over time because water will get below that footing, and then in the spring and fall thaw cycles freeze and cause that footing to move up ever so slightly every year. Since we're below the frost line, we're eliminating any chance of the post going ahead and heaving down the road. Also, we back this up with a lifetime warranty so that if your posts ever have any issues with heaving, warping, twisting, cracking, rotting, we're going to be out here to get that fixed for you. Another benefit to the no-dig installation process is that there's not going to be any mess left for you as a homeowner to deal with. If you're going to go ahead and dig footings, you're going to be pulling a lot of dirt out of the ground, and the dirt is typically left for the homeowner to deal with. Since we're driving the post, there's no dirt, and it's a very clean installation process. All right, so now taking a look at the product itself. With our Mocha Walnut vinyl, we always install 2 stiffeners per panel with the rails. So we're going to have a metal stiffener up here in the top rail and then also in the bottom rail. And then for the pickets, we're going to be installing picket stiffeners. That's going to be a small steel piece within the pickets. This is super important because with colored vinyls, since it's a darker color, it's going to be more prone to warping over time, and the metal prevents that warping from taking place. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to learn about how we install our Mocha Walnut vinyl and how our process is a little bit different from how contractors are going to typically install your fence here in Minnesota. If you have any questions or want to learn more, please don't hesitate to reach out, 612-868-4879. Thank you.